Hello, greetings. I'm Marina Orms, the founder of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com. I'm here today with your Astro vibe for Wednesday, November 2nd. Super excited to be here with you. And today, our topic, our focus is embracing surrender in the process of manifestation. So, kind of a juicy topic there. And one of the reasons I chose that is because the moon is in Aquarius as we start the day, about midday. Depending on your time zone, the moon will go into Pisces. And so we have that shift from the revolutionary, freedom-loving, outside the box, new thinking, new perspectives of Aquarius. And then we go into the dream world of the vast ocean of being, of transcending the here and now in Pisces. And so what does that look like? And thinking in a bigger picture about the manifestation process that we do, of course, we can use the moon cycle for manifesting, and in the moon phases, which begin with the new moon and setting our intentions and learning and growing and implementing and trying things out as we go through the moon cycle, with something being revealed and entering our consciousness around the full moon. So another way you can look at the moon cycle is the moon transiting through the signs. And that's what we're talking about here, kind of the vibe of the day, right? And what sign is the moon in, and what does that mean, and what does it feel like? Well, as the moon goes from Aquarius to Pisces, we're kind of at the end of the zodiac, right? Pisces is like the place of surrender, of letting go, of transitioning to the spirit world. And then Aries is the sign of rebirth, of emergence, of aliveness and life force energy. So as we have this transition from Aquarius to Pisces, we're going from Aquarius energy, which is about deconstructing old constructs. It's about breaking free of the limitations of the past. It's about rebellion, revolution, new thinking, focus on the future. And so you might recall that Aquarius follows Capricorn, and Capricorn is that sign that's very serious and sturdy and steadfast, and it's about structures and limitations and systems and how we do things. And so Aquarius follows Capricorn, and it's the energy of rebelling against the structures, breaking out of the systems, and entering into new ways of thinking, kind of breaking free of the limitations of the past. So when we go from that place of that rebellion, resistance, revolutionary new thinking, kind of into that visioning for the future, then we go from there to Pisces. And when we shift into Pisces, we've done the new thinking, we've done the paradigm shift, the breaking free of old molds, if we've been doing our work, right? These are always opportunities. We don't have to take advantage of them. But when we go into Pisces, if we're taking advantage of that energy, it's the perfect time to kind of let go of everything. Let go of thinking, let go of control, let go of feeling like you have to steer, because Pisces energy is about being in the ocean. It is about the vast oneness, that is universal oneness, and the vastness of being, our spiritual sides, our spiritual selves. And when I got married back in the ancient past, I remember having this real visceral experience of, like, months and months of planning and preparing and talking to people and making sure this was done and that was done, and this big project. And I was young, I hadn't done a big project like that before, and then I realized, okay, in the last 3 days before the actual wedding, I am letting go of all of it, whatever has been put in motion is in motion, and whatever hasn't been done yet is not going to be done. I'm going to let go. My intentions are already out there for it to be a perfect day. And now I get to just let go and let it be whatever it's going to be, and to ride that wave, to be in that oneness, to allow spirit to carry me wherever it is I'm going that I can't even imagine yet. So that's the power and the potential of Pisces energy and this Pisces moon that we're shifting into. So we're on that cusp today of shifting from an Aquarius moon to a Pisces moon. Moon signs change frequently, as you know, if you've been following me. Every 2 to 2.5 days the moon changes signs, so it's not unusual for that to happen. We're just paying particular attention to it since we have about half the day, depending on your time zone, in Aquarius and half the day in Pisces. So as at the end of the day, later parts of the day, we really are entering into this space of, okay, great, we had all those wonderful ideas. It was the time for visioning, the time for imagining how we're going to break free and taking the actions to embrace our freedom and honor that. And now it's about letting go. And so surrender is a really powerful, when we're in the right part of the cycle, to be doing that surrender. And surrender means letting go. It means not having control. It means not worrying. It means allowing. It means really allowing and letting yourself be carried by the currents that you have already put in place through your intentions, your ways of showing up, your presence, your caring, your kindness, your love. All of that matters. And as you've put that into this intention, and of course you can keep thinking about love, right? Keep imagining what it means to be a more loving being, or allowing yourself, or intending that love is part of who you are and what you're doing, and nothing wrong with that, but also just letting go of how that's going to show up, what it will look like. What is the final outcome going to be? I don't know, and it's not up to me. But we can keep having the dreams. We can keep honoring and embracing the efforts that we have put in to create the systems, to imagine new ways of being, and to set things up. So there you go. Hopefully that's helpful. Be in the flow. Take time out for intuition, for bigger picture, like your heart, and connecting with spirit, with nature, with transcendence, whatever that looks like or means for you. So what makes your heart happy? Do that, and let go of needing to have control. And we are heading into this next week's lunar eclipse. We're heading into the midterm elections. So it's a time of activity. It's a time of buzzing energy. That's okay. And I'm not saying stop doing the things you're doing. Absolutely keep doing them. But this is not the time to start new things. It's not the time to change course. It's just the time to allow what you've set in motion to unfold. And so if you're an activist out there knocking on doors, thank you. Keep doing it. Allow that flow of love to come through you and what you're doing, and allow what you've put in motion now to do what it's here to do, and trust that. So hopefully that's helpful. I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you for being here and sharing your comments. Thank you for subscribing and for supporting this work. I really love bringing you this information. So let me know what you want to hear more of, and check me out at astrologyheals.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.